Right, so Sarah, thanks for agreeing to do the interview.
That's
Uh,
okay.
we know why we're here. The people watching this are those people that may be wanting to work with Vitali-Chi, but also those that may at some stage want to benefit from what Vitali-Chi offers as clients. So let me ask you first, how and where did you first become aware of Vitali-Chi?
Okay, well, we're going back nearly 20 years ago when I first met Jill Jesson, founder of Vitali-Chi. I went to her as a therapist and began having treatments with Jill. And then over the years, when she started to develop Vitali-Chi, when I went for her for a treatment, I would also have that within my session. So I experienced Vitali-Chi first as a client, and felt the benefits of it, how well it worked, really found it to be extremely beneficial as a treatment. And then in the meantime, I'd retrained and started up my own business in massage therapy. And so we're going on a few years here, so about 10 years later. And then my business began to grow and expand. And in the meantime, I was still in contact with Jill and having therapy still with her for various different things. And then began to sort of look more at Vitali-Chi and wanted to introduce that into my own business because I felt the benefits of it myself. And felt very passionate about it and also very inspired by the whole experience of Jill's treatments using Vitali-Chi.
Okay, so who do you think had the idea first that you could incorporate Vitali-Chi into your business?
Me. Because going to Jill for years for treatments, Jill would also incorporate massage, coaching, Vitali-Chi, kinesiology. So she used a lot of different therapies into one. So after I trained as a massage therapist, I also wanted to use other therapies to create a unique treatment, just like what I've been having for years. So Vitali-Chi for me, I suppose because I've been having it and receiving it for so many years myself, it was quite an easy transition for me to train in it and bring it into my business because I felt I learned so much about it through having it and receiving it myself.
Okay, so what edge then do you think that incorporating Vitali-Chi in the business has given you? What's improved your business with that?
It's given me, it's improved it dramatically. People tend to initially come to me for massage therapy, and then I always, if I feel they need it, recommend that they try Vitali-Chi, and I explain the benefits to them and what it is all about. And what I'm finding is that after one session, 99% of clients are saying, wow, that really has enhanced your massage in such a way that they then want to have it every time. And I have clients that come weekly, every 2 weeks, and they're having their massage with the Vitali-Chi at the same time. So it's really enhanced my business, and because I was also wanting to go more down the coaching route as well. Again, working with someone with Vitali-Chi means that we look more into their life holistically. So we bring in, what's going on in their life, whether it's stress, they're suffering with anxiety, any health condition they might have. So it just opens up how I can help that client much more so than with me just being able to massage them.
Okay, so incorporating Vitali-Chi into your normal practice has given you the opportunity to compare people's experience with and without the Vitali-Chi.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, Sarah, we've just had a quick interruption. So I was asking if you had a couple of favourite testimonials that you could share with us.
Yes, I certainly do. One springs to mind. There's a lady that came to me in extreme pain in her shoulders, back and neck, which she had had for quite a few years due to a car accident and falling off a horse. She'd tried many other treatments. She'd been to physio. She'd seen an osteopath and also had massage therapy. Been to her GP, who'd given her lots of pain medication, but nothing was working. So she came to me as kind of like a last resort. And when she first came, she was just looking for deep tissue massage and hadn't heard of Vitali-Chi. So I explained Vitali-Chi to her and felt that it would really help. She was a bit cynical, but said, okay, I'll give it a go. Her first treatment was very painful for her. I could hardly even touch her back without her screaming, where it was so sore. After the third treatment, she could reduce her pain medication and was feeling much, much better. And then after her sixth treatment, and she was coming once a week, after her sixth treatment, she was off all pain medication and had no pain. And she could not believe it. It was literally, she was so happy. And we'd also integrated some other things into her life, like a bit of meditation, a bit of yoga therapy, because she ran her own business and she was quite stressed a lot of the time, which made her pain worse. So we also implemented some other things into her life that she could do at home, which again, she said really, really helped. And now she comes to see me once a month for maintenance, really. But so far, you know, she can't believe that she now leads a life where she's not in pain every day, to the stage where she actually couldn't do any exercise or anything because it was making it so much worse. So now she's going to the gym again. So that was a really fantastic testimonial, and again, even more proof to me of the power of Vitali-Chi and how it can combine as well with other therapies to help relieve these kind of symptoms. And since then, I've had a couple more other ladies that have come for very similar things. Obviously, being a massage therapist, I'm getting a lot of clients that come to me with pain, wherever it may be, but mainly back, necks and shoulders. And the clients that I do use Vitali-Chi on, which is now most of them, their pain is being relieved within that 3 to 6 weeks of their treatment.
Mm-hmm. The interesting angle on that is that the lady you were first talking about was a business person, and I guess for some people, making time for treatment is a bit of a time is money issue. Could you back up the testimonial there by giving us some kind of indication as to whether or not the lady's business benefits from her being in better shape? Has she found that that's a good investment of time?
Totally, and that is one of the things that she has said. And one good thing actually about combining the treatment, because it's at the same time, so it's an hour and 15 minutes. That's all her treatment time is. And one thing she has said is that because she is so much calmer, because Vitali-Chi gives you much more energy, it helps to calm the nervous system. So she is calmer at work. She's not as stressed at work. So she really noticed that on a busy, stressful day, she said to me one day she had about 4 people phone in sick. And she said normally she'd be like, getting really stressed. What am I going to do? I haven't got anyone to cover. And her anxiety levels would rise. She said she could calmly deal with things like this at work after having her treatments, and really noticed a difference at work with how she was much calmer and able to deal with the stressful situations that would suddenly arise. Because she was also suffering with anxiety due to her very busy business and the pain that she was experiencing as well. So obviously with Vitali-Chi, that's the great thing about it. We tailor it. So I tailored it to help with her anxiety, to help with her pain, all of that, so we can tailor it to the individual person's symptoms. So we were not only able to help to relieve her pain from her injuries, we were able to relieve her anxiety at the same time.
Okay, so it seems you have a wide range of testimonials of various tailored solutions for the people that come to you. Will there be somewhere alongside this video where we can show some of those testimonials, perhaps on your website?
Yes, they are on my website, yes.
Excellent. Okay, well, we'll post that up alongside this video. So apart from better results for your clients then, what sort of positive aspect has that now had in your business, and how do you envisage that going forward, adding value?
Well, I think that one, because Vitali is very unique, and in the area that I live in, there are plenty of massage therapists, but I feel I can offer something, you know, a lot more than just a massage. It's a much deeper level of healing. So I have something unique that I can market. And on my new website, which I've just relaunched, goes into great detail about Vitali and how everyone. I feel this has added an extra dimension to my business. It stands out from other massage therapies that I've seen anyway. When I look at people's websites, talking about using traditional massage therapy techniques with a more Eastern approach, using natural healing, that really does give long-term lasting results.
Okay, so if there was a practitioner considering taking the first steps to look at Vitali-Chi and how they could integrate that into their practice, what would you say to them as to how they could take those first steps?
I would say firstly to look at your market where you live and to make sure there is a place for it. Then consider what therapies you already offer. Because I do really think that if you've already got a good business to start with, then it's something that will easily slot in, whether you're a massage therapist, a counsellor, a Reiki therapist, or in beauty. It will fit in really, really well, because once your clients try it, they will feel the benefits straight away and want to have more of it. So I think it's checking out your market locally, making sure there's a place for it, slotting it in nicely with therapies that you already offer, and then also making sure that you get your marketing right, because that's really key to this, because it's something different and something new that people haven't heard of. They're going to really want to know the ins and outs of it, so you want to make sure you market it and explain it easily and to the best of your knowledge without confusing people, because you can go quite deeply into it and all the science behind it, which some people will want to know. Others don't need to know all of that. They just want to know how's it going to help me, what's it going to do for me, and it's believing in it. And I think for me that was very easy, because I've had it myself for so many years. And it's worked so much for me, and I use it all the time at home. I'm on it every week myself personally. Without it, I don't know what I'd do, to be honest, because I'm a very busy woman with children and running my own business, so it keeps me grounded and healthy. You've got to believe in it and know that it works. Like anything, if you're marketing or selling anything, you've got to understand it and believe in it.
So in your case, you had a belief in it because it had worked for you before you even understood the science.
Yes. And then when I trained, obviously then it's learning about the science. And also I feel that to study the science as much as possible, because again, for you to be able to understand something, you're going to then convey that to your client much better and easier. So it's understanding how it works to the best that you can is really important as well.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Let's just end this by, if somebody really wanted to take the first step and who to contact and where to contact them, where would they go?
They would go to Vitali-Chi.com and have a chat with Jill Jessen and Alan Jessen, the founders of Vitali-Chi, who can point them in the right direction.
Okay, Sarah. Is there any other business you want to add to this for anyone who wants to listen?
No, that's fine.
Okay, I guess we've covered it.
Yeah.
Thank you.